T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff. Go Starlink to the Falcon, Space Force inaugural launch.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
We are T plus 45 seconds into liftoff, and we have just had liftoff of our Falcon-9 vehicle carrying our Starlink payload. In just about 15 seconds from now, we will be passing through max Q. This is the largest aerodynamic pressure that the vehicle will see throughout ascent. And we've got an awesome view of liftoff right now.
Vehicle is passing through maximum dynamic pressure.
And we just heard that call out for passing through max Q. Now coming up in about a minute will be a rapid succession of events, main engine cutoff, or what we call MECO, followed immediately by stage separation and SES-1, which is second engine start. Now MECO is where we shut down that main engine on the first stage booster to allow the vehicle to slow down just enough to separate from second stage. If you're just now joining us, we have an awesome onboard view of our vehicle Falcon-9. And in about 30 seconds will be those three events: MECO, main engine cutoff, stage separation, and SES-1. And there is MECO, as you saw those engines shut down.
Stage separation confirmed.
And there is stage separation and second engine start. You can see that second engine on your right screen glowing bright red. Now in about 20 seconds we will have fairing deploy. And we should be able to see this on our screen as well. And on that left screen there, you can see the grid fins. It's a bit dark on the East Coast right now, so hard to see, but we did see those grid fins deploy.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And there is fairing deploy. So as Lauren mentioned earlier, we will be attempting to catch one of the fairing halves on our recovery vessel, Miss Tree, but we will not be able to show this live, so check in with our social media for updates.
Acquisition of signal, Bermuda.
That is beautiful. Now there are a series of events coming up with both stage 1 and stage 2 before we reach our parking orbit and enter that first coast phase. The first is the stage 1 entry burn. That is when stage 1 is re-entering the Earth's upper atmosphere. It will reignite 3 of its Merlin 1D engines in order to slow the vehicle down as it re-enters so that it doesn't break apart because we want to land it. That burn's going to last for just under 20 seconds or so, and at that point, the burn will end. You'll hear the call-out entry burn shut down. A couple minutes after that, we will see our stage 1 landing burn. That is where we will reignite one engine, E9, it's that one right in the middle, and it's going to burn for just over 20 seconds and hopefully leave stage 1 standing up nice and tall on that drone ship. But at the very
Second
same
stage on
time,
nominal trajectory.
as you just heard, second stage is on a nominal trajectory. That's really good news. And speaking of second stage, right as the drone ship lands, you should hear the call out for SECO 1. That's where we shut down the second stage engine to enter that coast phase. So far, stage 2's trajectory continues to be nominal. Stage 1 has also drifted up to its highest altitude and is now beginning its descent. That's that image over to the left. It's dark outside. Oh, dark in space. Right, in about 10 seconds, you should see that entry burn start on your
Stage
left
1
side.
FTS is saved.
Stage 1, entry burn startup.
All right.
Stage 1, entry burn shutdown.
And we just had a good shutdown of that entry burn. Meanwhile, the second stage continues at full power with over 200,000 pounds of thrust.
Stage 2 following nominal trajectory.
All right, looks like we lost signal, but that's fine. We should be acquiring it again soon. Now, stage 2 continues to burn, taking those Starlink satellites to their first parking orbit. Stage 1 is coasting down, steering its way using those grid fins down to the drone ship. At about T plus 8 minutes and 3 seconds, right around there, you're going to see that landing burn start.
Stage 1, entry transonic.
Oh, and as you just heard, we've just gone transonic on stage 1 as it's making its way back down to the drone ship. So the atmosphere is actually what's slowing the vehicle down, stage 1, as it's now re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and coming down to the thicker parts. That's what slows the vehicle down.
Stage 1, landing burn startup.
All right. You can see that light on the left. Stage 1
Stage 2
making
is
its
under
way.
terminal guidance.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
And yes! We have another landing. This is the 4th landing of this vehicle and the 48th Falcon-9 first stage landing to date. It was awesome. We got video the whole time. That was cool. All right, stage 2 is
Stage
still
2
doing work.
FTS is saved.
SECO